Are you still down? Podcast.
I don't watch our episodes. You know, you ever watch comedians or actors?
They don't
watch
watch
their own material.
Yeah, Johnny Depp always said that. He doesn't watch his own movies.
So I never understood what that meant.
Right.
Because I'm like, how can you not watch your own stuff? But it's very cringy. It's hard, man.
It's very hard. You gotta. I feel like you gotta critique yourself. You know, I should have done this or I should have done that instead. You know.
Sometimes when people come up to me and they say, "I watched the episode. I watched the pod," in my head I'm like, "Oh God," because you know I'm just being honest here. But now that we're sitting together and we're watching it back together, I'm there's nothing to, you know, we did very good. Let's start this episode off by saying shout outs to all the people out there that keep stopping us every time, and hey, what's the one thing everybody keeps mentioning to you when they come across you?
When
you drop in another episode.
Right.
So
it's like an LP almost.
So here we are, and before we start this one off, we want to say thank you to all the little kids also
thank you so much.
that keep showing all the support, and they know who they are, because without them, I don't think we would keep doing this. And
no, because we need that motivation to keep us going. You know, like we need that. We need the little voices to let us know, like, you know, you guys are doing something good.
Yeah, you know, today,
we need that push.
I texted you. I said, "Are you still down?"
Yeah.
Question mark.
I like that too.
I love, you know,
it was great.
The name of our show, it holds
special.
weight.
It holds a lot of weight.
Yeah.
In my eyes, it does.
It's a good name, and today we're gonna just do a little recap of our journey from episode 1 to today is episode 5.
You know, I'll be honest, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we were just hanging out, and we were having such good conversations, and the vibes were good that night. Yeah.
So after watching all of that, what do you, like, what's your take about all this so far? Like, you know,
what's running through my
head?
What
have you gotten from episode 1?
Watching a skit of us in episode 1,
yeah,
I want to say I'm proud of us for actually even doing this, you know, because
we're not camera guys.
No, I mean, I like our setup. I like the way we got a chess table going. We've got everything the way that it should be, and
I like it.
We're rookies, you know. It's our first time on camera, and to see the way that we eased into it and we started to loosen up and we started to just like right now, we're sitting down talking.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect our boy Fez to be in the corner right there. You wouldn't expect our cameraman to be right there. You wouldn't think that we have, you know.
No, not at all. I like that though, because it showed us like a different side of us, you know. And it was a more creative side, especially for you with all the editing and all that. That doesn't, you know, that's not easy. That doesn't take 5 minutes to edit everything and just call it a night.
No.
How many times did we stay up for 2-3 hours at a time, you know, trying to knock out every episode, make sure that all our fans love our, you know, our content that we're pushing out, you know. We're constantly pumping, you know. So, and
you know, to come up on just one episode, to capture everybody's interest and keep them watching for the next episode, because now let's talk views. I think we hit 5, then we hit 6, then 7, then 8, and then you just kept texting me. You're like, dude, it's going up. Yeah, so
it was going nuts.
For episode 1, I think we did very good.
We did numbers.
We did okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I think so.
When it comes to YouTube, doing numbers is a different thing. We didn't do numbers, but we did what our goal was.
We might take a while to, you know, come out with content, but you can't rush greatness, you know. That's how I look at it.
Man.
Making beats and all that, it's a lot. It's not as
episode 3 in a beautiful, I believe,
recording studio.
Beautiful studio. A lot of hits have been made from there. We had the opportunity to get an invite over there, and it was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of my funnest episodes filming.
I think so too.
Just because
I like the setting was definitely different, you know. And I've never been inside of a $3 million studio. You know, it was pretty dope. You know, if you ask me. But yeah, it was a sick ass episode. I liked it a lot.
We got the full tour.
Yeah.
And just to interview such a good young producer who actually does make good music.
He does.
He's
always been doing it. You know, he's always been dropping
the intro
music,
to episode 4. Not a lot of people know this. Produced and made by Julian.
Yeah,
so
that's absolutely right. Yeah, that's true.
he also, so he helps us out on the show. And we started with Julian. We got another guest. We got Rosalind, and who also has her own YouTube channel, who also has a lot of subscribers.
Right.
So I feel like we can only keep going up.
How'd you feel about that, though?
I think the intro to that episode was fire. I love the music. I love the videos. I love how we got all the guys in there to talk about the podcast.
The snowmobiling scene, you know.
I think it was a classy episode, if you want my honest opinion. We're eating grapes. We're drinking wine. We're having great conversations.
Yeah, it was great.
We got a lot of great feedback. A lot of people stopped us and told us that was a very good episode. You know, a lot of women, because really, we did that episode for the girls.
That's what they wanted to hear.
That's what they wanted to hear. And you know what? Today, we're giving the people what they want because they want us back. Every time we see people, when's the next episode? When's the next episode? So you know what? We're back. We're here. Summertime. I'm having a beautiful, amazing summer. I hope
everyone is.
I hope everybody watching is having a great summer also.
Safe one too, you know. 4th of July, fireworks going off. Just be safe.
We just finished popping some. There's fireworks going off in the background. I hope that doesn't interrupt our.
No, I don't think it will.
Episode, our podcast.
Even if like a M80 or a quarter stick were to go off, I wouldn't be too afraid.
Fuck it, we'll use it. We're using it on the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. I love it. It's my favorite holiday.
You know, you made me realize that it's my favorite holiday.
Really?
Because it's the only holiday out of the whole year where you don't have to do too much. You don't have to be surrounded by
work. You don't have.
It's more of a you holiday. You find where's the best party. You find who's got the best fireworks. You go. No one expects.
So far, I've done all that. You know, actually, we've all done all that. You know, and it doesn't get any better than that. You know, trying to go out. You know, you can't do this in the winter.
No.
We're working for all this. You know, and. I don't know, trying to find, something to do during the winter, it sucks, but once this time comes around, it gets a lot better, it makes it worth it.
What's a couple things you've been doing to, for example, I don't want to just throw you on the spot because, it's a random question, but one thing I've been doing a lot that's been making me, I find a place where I fell in love with this place where I mountain bike and you know what? It's a breath of fresh air. Some days I wake up and I can't wait to go there. But you can't do stuff like that in Michigan where we're living.
No.
And you know what? Tomorrow, where are we at? Cass Lake tomorrow?
Yeah, we're at Cass tomorrow.
4th of July?
It's going down there.
It's going down.
It's going to be really
Stay
crazy.
tuned, watch our stories.
For sure.
So
you'll catch something.
The beautiful thing about our city is it's a small community of people that know each other.
It's close-knit.
Yeah, so we get a lot of love, we get a lot of support, and like we've said 100 times, we would have stopped doing this at episode 1 if we didn't get stopped by so many people and the admiration. You want to lead us out, Weez? Tell the people.
Just pretty much just be careful, throughout this holiday weekend, please just be responsible. Don't drink and drive. If anybody needs a ride, Uber is always around. We're all around too, we can help out, but just have a good holiday, be safe, and eat a lot of good barbecue.
Amen.
Yeah.
Episode 5.